Hello there. Today I have a Marantz quadraphonic amplifier. It's model 4060 with the accompanying model 105B stereo tuner. The amplifier actually works perfectly fine in stereo. Just want to throw that out there for those who are not very familiar with quad. But not only do you get quad, but you get great stereo, because if you know Marantz, you'll know just how well their equipment is built. Well, I'm not going to do a whole lot of build up to it because I really don't believe it needs it. I'm going to go ahead and power it up, and I'll kind of through the running of everything, I'm going to kind of go through and show some of the options and things like that. I actually have a phonograph plugged into it. It's if you're looking through my auctions, or I guess even looking through my videos, this is the Technics direct drive linear SL10 model that I'm going to be putting up for sale. But I'm going to use that turntable to go through the phono channel, and then we'll run through on the AM/FM stereo tuner model 105B. I'll kind of show you, a few of the options that it has, but these are a matching set. Even the faceplate screws are the same, which a lot of the times when you're trying to, put parts together, they mismatch, because Marantz, sometimes they use the faceplate screws, sometimes they use the bolt look. But these are a really nice match set, and they look absolutely gorgeous sitting up on your stereo rack. But same size, same everything. I mean, they look like they belong together, which is why I'm selling them together. But I'm going to go ahead through, and I'm going to power it on. Power on the amplifier, and then I'll go ahead and power on the tuner. You can see how nicely the whole back plate lights up. Everything's, you just got that killer vintage look to it, and if you like the look, you're going to love the sound. But what I'm going to do first is kind of go through the tuner options. I've got it on phonograph right now, but I'm going to go ahead and kick it over to tuner. Can you get any better than that? Look at the age, and then look at the Beatles. But I'll go ahead and I've actually got the muting on, but I'll kind of show you how well that works. Don't have the best antenna hooked up, but it's a 1950s RCA. I just like it because of the look, so don't judge me. But turn it up a little bit, but it actually brings in channels really well. But notice the muting is working extremely well. There you hear no fuzz when you're running through, and I'll go ahead and pop it off so you can hear it. See, I'll hit the muting. Notice how between those channels you hear absolutely nothing. They've got an extremely strong FM mute. But we'll go ahead and put it on AM. Whoop. I just pushed that a little much. But I don't pick up a ton of channels on AM, but let's see if I can get something with sound. Oh, good old AM radio. What do you do?
Connection in Middle Tennessee.
Kind of hear it. I don't get anything really strong on the AM, but but either way. And I'll take the muting off on this too, so you can kind of hear that fuzz going through there, but anyway, I'm gonna go back to FM because the AM drives me nuts. But yeah, that you kind of got an idea on that. I'm gonna go ahead and kick it over to phonograph, and I'm gonna hit play on the techniques, and that way you can kind of hear how it works too. I'll kick it over to tape too, but there's nothing on there. There's nothing on auxiliary either. But got it over on phono. We'll go ahead and hit start and play that one so you can hear a little bit of it.
She's a wonderful lady and she's mine, oh mine. And there doesn't seem a way that she won't come and lose my mind. It's too easy humming songs to a girl.
Okay, I'll kind of run through the bass and the treble. I like mine a little bit bassier, but that's all obviously personal taste. But I'm going to go ahead and I'll kind of show you, you know, bass is off, but you know, kind of bring it up a little bit. But bass is good. Treble works good. I'm gonna bring that up a little bit. The rear, I don't have anything hooked up to the rears, but you know, they do have a nice solid motion to them. Front channel, I've only got something hooked into the front channel, so I don't know if you'll be able to tell on the camera, but you know, right channel, or I mean left channel, sorry. Left channel, you know, the sliders are in good working order. Yeah, there we go. But you know, as far as the front and rear balance, you know, all the way up front to the rear, no bleeding, which is really, really nice. You know, I can go over to mono, but obviously it's a stereo record, not made for mono. So 2-channel, discrete. There's the variable matrix, SQ decoder, no decoder, and then the 4-channel. Alright, bring it back over. Local, that's where I've got the speakers plugged into. There's the remote. No bleeding. Of course, same here too. Got the remotes, but there's nothing on them. Kick the mains off. No remotes, but the remote is on. Main back on. I'm gonna let that's a slow song. We're gonna get something a little more. There we go. I'll show you the high filter. Not sure if you can tell again, but I did take the highs out, and it's all pretty bassy, kind of muddy. But tape monitor, I have nothing plugged into the tape monitor, but it is in function. Loudness.
Then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer.
Makes a huge difference. But odds are, if you're looking at this, you know just how well Marantz are made, and this is the perfect unit just to set you up and get you on your way. All you need are the little extra pieces on the outside. It looks gorgeous with the steel face.